Hello and welcome to the Discover Dayton podcast, the show that's all about the Gem City's past, present, and future. I'm your host, Arch Grieve, and today is the weekly news roundup for Saturday, April 16th, 2022. Today's show features news stories about Dayton's Link bikeshare program, new medical marijuana dispensaries coming to Ohio, a recent court victory for a local abortion provider, and more news in addition to upcoming events and things to do, including some things that are happening today, so stay tuned. Kicking off our local news stories, the Dayton Daily News has reported recently that Dayton has become home to 136 Afghan refugees who fled the country after the fall of the Afghan government to the Taliban last year. Locally, Catholic Social Services of the Miami Valley handles refugee resettlement in Dayton with support from Welcome Dayton, which is a part of the Dayton Human Relations Council. Dayton's bikeshare program, Link, will be expanding its offerings soon to include 160 more electric-assisted bicycles, which will join their existing fleet of 100 e-bikes and 225 pedal bikes. This comes after adding 10 new bike hubs last year, bringing the total number of bike hubs to 37 stations. Link Dayton annual memberships are currently $90, and more information about the program can be found on their website at linkdayton.org. City of Dayton residents are going to be automatically enrolled in a new program aimed at saving residents money on their electric bills through what's known as an energy aggregation program. With aggregation, local municipalities are able to negotiate with energy suppliers directly to secure lower rates for customers, and Dayton has chosen to utilize the Sustainable Ohio Public Energy Council, or SOPEC, to do just that. SOPEC is an out-of-state energy supplier that utilizes 100% renewable energy through hydropower. To register for the program, you just have to do nothing, but if you want to opt out of the program, you will need to take action. Commissioner Matt Joseph is quoted as saying that it has a 99.9% likelihood of resulting in savings for city residents. The Ohio Board of Pharmacy wants to more than double the number of medical marijuana dispensaries in Ohio, which would up the total to over 130 dispensaries within the state. The reason for the move is due to increased demand, as Ohio expected the total number of medical marijuana users to be around 24,000 within the first 2 years. However, the actual number 2 years in was over 130,000, and now there are over 252,000 medical marijuana patients. The board received 1,400 new dispensary applications late last year and has completed its lottery process. It now hopes to begin issuing new licenses as early as this spring. Dayton's abortion services provider, Women's Med Dayton, has won a recent court battle against the Ohio Department of Health, which attempted to enforce a law requiring abortion providers to have a written transfer agreement with a local hospital in order to operate. Women's Med Dayton had been operating under a waiver from doctors at Wright State University. However, the new law, which went into effect March 23rd, banned the ability of doctors affiliated with state universities to sign such waivers, and Premier Health and Kettering Hospital Networks both have never been willing to sign such an agreement, leaving Women's Med Health out of compliance. A group backing the clinic, which included Planned Parenthood, the ACLU, and others, were able to demonstrate in court, however, that the state was enforcing the law before it actually went into effect, which the court found violated the clinic's due process rights. However, going forward, it remains unclear whether or not the clinic will be able to continue operating in the future now that the law has taken effect. Sinclair Community College and the University of Dayton are each receiving $1 million donations to support their joint UD-Sinclair Academy, which helps low-income students get an associate's at Sinclair and a bachelor's degree at UD through scholarships. The donations were made by a local anonymous couple who gave $1.25 million, and Bloomberg Philanthropies and the Judy and Fred Wilpon Family Foundation, who gave $1 million. UD will use the Bloomberg and Wilpon family grant to become a part of the Kessler Scholars Collaborative and will start a program to help first-generation college students earn a diploma. The program will be called the UD Sinclair Academy Kessler Scholars Program, and its first cohort will consist of 20 students who will start in the fall of 2023. For full transparency's sake, I am an employee of Sinclair Community College. The Dayton police are reporting an increase in local robberies arising from social media-based transactions like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and are reminding residents that they have safe exchange zones for individuals to utilize at their police patrol locations. Police say that these locations are safer because they're next to police stations, which are manned 24 hours a day and are well lit and have cameras. The locations of the safe exchange zones are at 951 Washington Street, 417 East Helena Street, 2721 Wayne Avenue, and 248 Salem Avenue. In other Dayton police-related news, the department is making a number of changes designed to increase the number of patrol officers, decrease the size of the area's officers patrol, and give police more time for decompression. As a result, the city will take around 30 officers off of investigative duty and put them back on street patrol. The city is also reorganizing how its patrol officers report by merging the city's 3 patrol divisions into one division under the command of just one police major, a move the city hopes will better help it achieve its community policing goals. Some of these changes will go into effect as early as June and are broadly supported by the Dayton Fraternal Order of Police. The city of Dayton also recently issued a request for proposals for a consultant to do a water study at Knoop, Prairie, near the Dayton International Airport. The goal of the study would be to determine the impact of development on the surface and groundwater at the 109-acre site should Dayton go through with its controversial plan to develop the property. Organizations like the Aullwood Audobon and the Save Paul Knoop Prairie Charitable Fund are against its redevelopment and are concerned about the impact of development on the area's watershed, which could have runoff into Wiles Creek, which passes through the Aullwood Audobon Farm and the Aullwood Garden Metro Park. Local county boards of elections are frustrated as they face the unanticipated costs of an additional primary that will be necessary due to Ohio's chaotic and seemingly never-ending redistricting process. Counties recently submitted budget requests to the Secretary of State's office requesting additional funds to help cover the costs of a second primary, which Montgomery County believes will cost an additional $432,500. In all, Ohio is expected to spend upwards of an additional $25 million to have 2 primaries. Local officials are putting the blame squarely on the state, saying that they have nothing to do with the increased costs of holding an additional primary and stating that the state should pick up the tab. In addition to cost, they also worry about lower voter turnout and the difficulty of finding poll workers. In related news, the Ohio redistricting process continues to be a disaster as the Ohio Supreme Court has now, for the 4th time, rejected the Republican-dominated Redistricting Commission's proposed legislative map. The commission now has until May 6th to come up with constitutional maps if a second case currently at the U.S. 6th District Court of Appeals doesn't impose one sooner. Also in related news, the Montgomery County Board of Elections is going to be sending out notifications via the mail soon, alerting voters of polling location changes, which will affect over 270,000 voters. You can also find out if your precinct or polling location is changed by visiting their website at montgomery.boe.ohio.gov. This weekend is the first weekend in 2022 for the Oregon District's Out on 5th program, where the Oregon blocks off 5th Street to cars and allows pedestrians and local businesses to utilize the street space for drinking and dining. The district also is able to capitalize on its designated Outdoor Refreshment Area program, or DORA, year-round, which allows individuals to walk around with alcoholic drinks as long as they are in DORA-branded cups anywhere within the district. Out on 5th will take place Fridays through Sundays from 5 to 10 p.m. on Fridays and noon to 10 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. In earth-friendly news, you can get a free tree seedling next Sunday, April 24th at the 2nd Street Market. Seedlings will be available from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. from the 2022 Carolyn Symes Tree Seedling Giveaway. Over the past 20 years, the group has given away over 32,000 seedlings to community members. And in our final news story for the week, just yesterday, Dayton received some visitors coming from Bosnia and Herzegovina through a State Department-sponsored exchange program managed by the Dayton Mediation Center. 17 students and 3 teachers are here for approximately 3 weeks and will be taking part in educational programming, and one of the teachers happens to be staying with us as well, so we're excited to welcome them all to Dayton. And now, here's what's happening in local entertainment. You can visit the 2nd Street Market today if your children would like to take part in a scavenger hunt and possibly win some prizes. Simply visit the volunteer at the Market Welcome Wagon at the west end of the building and ask them for a scavenger hunt sheet. The scavenger hunt is going on until 2 p.m. The Victoria Theater will host the Red Hot Chili Pipers this Thursday, the 21st, who are a bagpipe-centric rock group who won the UK talent show When Will I Be Famous? The group performs their own originals as well as cover songs. Ticket prices range from $29 to $39 and are available at DaytonLive.org. Carillon Historical Park is hosting an Easter sunrise service at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is Easter Sunday. United Theological Seminary professor, Reverend Dr. David F. Watson, will be the speaker, and the cost is free to attend. Visit DaytonHistory.org for more information. The comedian Tommy Davidson is performing at Wiley's Comedy Club tonight at 7:15 and 9:45 p.m. as Wiley's celebrates its pre-40th anniversary bash. Cost is $30 to attend. Visit wileyscomedy.com for tickets and information. If you happen to celebrate the Polish holiday Dingus Day, which takes place on the Monday after Easter, or April 18th this year, there will be an event from noon to 6 p.m. at the Polish Picnic Grounds on Needmore Road. There will be Polish food, drinks, and music, and the cost to attend is $5 in advance or $7 at the gate. You can play bingo for a good cause at the Yellow Cab Tavern this Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. The cost to attend is free, and round winners will receive a $10 gift certificate to Yellow Cab or Pizza Bandit. Proceeds from the event will go to Waste Free Dayton. Woodland Cemetery is hosting a Luminaries of Dayton walking tour on Thursday the 21st, starting at 10 a.m. and going until noon. The tour features visits to the graves of notable Daytonians like the Wright brothers and Paul Laurence Dunbar. Reservations are required, and a suggested donation of $5 is requested. Visit woodlandcemetery.org to register. On Friday the 22nd at the Schuster Center, Leanne Morgan will be performing her comedy show, The Big Panty Tour. The cost to attend is around $30 to $50, and tickets are available at DaytonLive.org. The American Czechoslovakian Club is hosting a cabbage roll dinner and dance night on Friday, April 22nd from 6 to 10 p.m. with live music by Ed Klimzak Music. Cost to attend is $17 for non-members, but reservations are required no later than Wednesday, April 20th. You can email reservations at accdayton.com for tickets. And last but not least, the Dayton Metro Library is currently displaying an art exhibition entitled Art and Soul, and next Saturday, the 23rd, from 1 to 3 p.m., will be the award ceremony. The juried art exhibition features Ohio artists with disabilities, and it's a free catered event that will take place in the Eichelberger Forum at the library's downtown main branch location. That's it for this week's News Roundup episode, and if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend. Also, as a reminder, there's now Discover Dayton merch you can purchase available through our website at discoverdaytonpodcast.com, and I recently started offering a new service for local organizations where I will come and do Dayton-themed trivia for your employees or members. So if you're interested, please reach out at discoverdaytonpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, and stay funky, Dayton.